Namaste.
Namaste, Mananji. It's good to see you today. A very
Yeah,
warm
same here.
welcome to you. I'm
Thank you.
so grateful that you're actually coming here on this particular conversation that we're going to have. I'm very keen on delving deep on the services that you have done so far. I understand that Meditatones has been in this industry for more than 25 years of building research and development for sacred sonic instruments and therapeutic healing modalities. And you've actually taken it to the world for more than 25 years, creating sound practitioners, sound gurus, and you've made them independent enough to be able to create their own soundscapes and provide a lot of healing capacities for each and every individual across 40 countries. Today, I'm more keen on knowing that you've come up with this concept of having a deep-seated healing therapeutic journey as a retreat in Goa from 28th February to 5th March of 2023. And I understand
Yes.
people would like to learn more about it. So I would like to also inform the viewers that Manan Sharma ji has extensive experience of how sound actually works on our body, and it actually heals the mind, body, spirit. And it's important for us to know that all the ailments that we are facing, the stress and tensions that we are actually focusing on, can be healed through sound. So let's actually deep dive with Mr. Manan today and just see what more he's going to tell us about this healing retreat. So,
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Priyanka. Namaste. For inviting me. Yeah, I am a bit shy, so I don't. Most of the people say me that please come and bring some videos, your daily videos on the Insta, and more knowledge about it. So more information will be for the masses will come. Yeah. So yes. So it's been a very long journey. I think it's been a very challenging and long journey. There was a time where uh, the what you call the awareness was a big zero. When we have started in 1999, the therapeutic journey, the product journey, we have started in '96. So it's been a long journey. Yes, we have trained several people, and they are now also the sound gurus as well. They have called themselves, which is very promising for us that we have trained people to train people more. Yeah. So apart from this, nobody knows that I have a vast experience of the traveling business since the age of almost like 17, 18. My father used to have an inbound tour agency where I used to work on the, my free time in my schools and my college, and I have been into almost like more than I think it is. I'm 48, and it is more than like 40 years of my personal uh, journey and experience with the inbound tourism as well, and mainly in the process and operations or about 30 years. So we were, and I have been an avid traveler. I love traveling, and I want everyone to. It's the perception. When you travel, you know more, and also people want it. That it's not a normal traveling things what we do. We do a very specific traveling things. We were into adventure traveling, and we were into architectural traveling. We were into medical tourism as well a long back. Uh, of course, because of the lot of competitions have been came up, so we just making a little bit of our work into, and we diversify totally into the modalities and the product services and trainings. So the traveling has been a part of my life, and the healing is a sound healing, sound trainings have been a part of my life. So we have brought this specific healing retreat, which is not a normal, regular relaxation, recreational retreat. People used to do the yoga retreats and recreational with the hikings, and yoga, which is very good. They call it the wellness retreat. Of course, it's very wellness, and but this is something we call it in India like a sankalp, a vow. You take a vow, you take a sankalp where you wanted to explore more than what you are basically. So we have curated. You have been along my side, Priyanka, from last so many months. We have been doing all these things together. So you know that this is. We have been created this very deep experiential. When we call it the deep experiential, we have created a lot of processes which is the minimum the minimum time we have given to a process in this time frame is like 5 minutes, and the maximum time we have given is 75 minutes. So it's been 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour processes, slow processes from 6:30 to 9:30, 6:30 in the morning to 9:30 in the evening, where the people will go in a deep dive in a lot of small processes like the breath works, the small breath works and the intensive breath work and the vocal tonings. I have started vocal toning long back when no one used to do the vocal toning in India. No one. And we have developed a certain kind of vocal toning where people will see a lot of difference in themselves if they practice daily. Apart from that, we are doing daily 2 sessions, sound sessions, which will last from 60 minutes to 75 minutes on total. We are doing Bach flower remedies, which is a very small part of this retreat. Essential oil therapeutic, essential oil therapy we are doing just to make the fusion of a lot of things, which can actually bring a lot of different shifts inside the people in that retreat. So, and also the food is a big part. Everyone is talking about a lot of food. I always say that, if you wanted to live happily, you have to have pure water, pure air, and everything will be, okay. And you have to create an environment and ambience around your body to heal itself, because we are not, most of the people call themselves healer. I will not call myself healer at any point of time. We are practicing the sound, we are practicing different modality to actually create the environment so the healing takes place internally. So body system is such a powerful system made by the God that it has everything. Secondly, this it's very important part of the retreat that we are making absorption of the process, observational quotient of the process, and also reflection of the process. So everyone will go through the lot of processes, and they will going to absorb everything very slowly, very slow. So the main part is that we must do the slow processes. It doesn't have to be very fast. So it has to be absorbed slowly, and then the observation quotient will come there. The people will going to observe themselves. When we talk about the six senses, we talk about the five elements, panch bhuta, and we talk about the six senses. All the touch and the feel and the visual and the smell and the taste and the listening and the intuitive self. Uh, of course, we have in the human sense, or in the animals as well, in the plants as well. There is a sense there is a sense of all these senses, but we tend to forget in our fast life. So the observation mode, we wanted to stimulate, we wanted to explore, and we wanted to cultivate a habit between all the participants where they will going to absorb the process, observation, the part of the process, and also reflect it in the journaling. So journaling is a very important part in our retreat. Now, every day we have created a very nice journal. I think we have to give full credit to Priyanka, you, because you have created so fine journal that I was thinking from last almost like 5 years that we'll create something which belongs to everyone on this planet, and everyone can write every year about it, and they can create a book in their bookshelf, and they can, when they read it after 10 years, they will see, oh, this is I've written in, this is that kind of a journal, reflective journal you have put together, which is very fine. Thank you for that. And so this is the whole process we are doing. It's a slow processes. There are a lot of processes happening in this retreat. Yes. So now the question is, who can join it? I mean, above 18, anyone can join. We are also offering, if a couple with the parents want to come with the kids, they can come. It will be low intensity for the kids as well. And above 10 year old kids, if they come, it is better. What I think, to make I think kids are very smart nowadays. Even the 8-year-old come there, they know everything. Even my child used to go in my workshops. He was 6, and he understand the whole process as well, and he wanted to actually uh, avail that knowledge and information, and he wanted to apply it as well. So above 18 till 65, 70, we are seeking who can join. I think the people who are into, if they observe themselves that they are into chronic stress, they are into chronic anxiety, they are into chronic some kind of a condition which can be a, like a they are into all these psychosomatic conditions making different kind of pains and issues in the body, like the neck pain, the back pain, the shoulder pain, the headaches, and also sinus, and also the irritation on the skin. Also, a lot of people have the irritable bowel syndrome, which is having the the constipations and everything, and these are chronic just because of the stress and anxiety. And also they have the diabetes and hypertensions, and other kidney or liver problems are there. And this is, and we don't, unless until we diagnose, we don't know that these are happening in our body. It can happen because we are living in that condition, that toxic environment, that we 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 know that that maybe we're going to have it. Unless until we diagnose, we don't come to know that this is what is there. And we are totally dependent on the medicinal system as well, modern medicine system, which is not bad, but to cure, but the body can heal itself. So why not to create an environment and go into the environment and ambient where the body can heal itself. So when we are calling it the healing experience journey to self, it has a spiritual quotient as well, that I call it the SQ, which is the most important part. There is spirituality, I would say. If you know who you are actually, and what exactly you are doing in this world, and why you are here, you can find a little bit of spiritual quotient. Apart from that, the feeling of of being you, the feeling of being being yourself, is also a spiritual quotient. You will going to find, when we do a lot of this slow processes, will like the breath work. Some people, I always call the breath work is a buffer time that you will give to yourself. The vocal toning is a buffer time. So it is, I think it is all about making a different kind of habits on the daily basis. That we have derived, we have made a bell, we called it mindfulness bell. It is the highest selling singing bell in the world, we can say that. So it is, mindfulness bell is 1 minute, 3 minutes, and 5 minutes sessions we can do with that. And also, yes, there is. We are providing the participants the mindfulness bell as well, as a part of with the journal, as a part of our in the healing retreat.